Hello Cloud Pedagogians, welcome back to the Cloud Pedagogy lab session. In today's lab, we are working around AWS S3. This lab walks you through Amazon Simple Storage Service. Amazon S3 has a simple web interface that you can use to store and retrieve any amount of data at any time from anywhere on the web. In this lab, we will demonstrate AWS S3 basic utilization in console management. If you are ready, let's start with the task. In task 1, we will create an S3 bucket. In task 2, we upload an object to S3 bucket which we have created in task 1. In task 3, we will download an object which we have uploaded. In task 4, we will copy the objects to a folder. In task 5, we will delete the objects as well as the buckets. So let's start with the task 1. Create an S3 bucket. First of all, we will sign into the AWS Management Console and open the Amazon S3 console page. In the left navigation pane, choose Buckets. Click on Create Bucket. You can see the Create Bucket page is open. For the bucket name, enter a name for your bucket. The bucket name must be unique. After you create the bucket, you cannot change its name, so make sure of that. For the region, choose the AWS region where you want the bucket to reside. To minimize the latency and cost and address regulatory requirements, choose a region close to you. Leave the rest as defaults and then click on Choose Create Bucket. Good job, you have created a bucket in Amazon S3. In the task 2, we will upload an object to S3 bucket. After creating a bucket in Amazon S3, you are ready to upload an object to the bucket. An object can be any kind of file. It can be a text file, a photo, a video, and so on in the list. In the buckets list, choose the name of the bucket that you want to upload your object to. And the Objects tab for your bucket, choose Upload. Under Files and Folders, choose Add Files. Choose the files which you would like to upload and then choose Open. Click on Upload button. Congrats! You have successfully uploaded an object to your bucket as well. In the task 3, we will download the object which we have uploaded. After you upload an object to your bucket, you can view information about your object and download the object to your local computer. So go to the bucket list, choose the name of the bucket that you want to download an object from. Select the checkbox next to the object and then choose Download. Go and check your downloads folder. You can see the downloaded file in the folder. Congrats, you have successfully downloaded the object as well. In the task 4, we will copy the object to your folder. We have already added an object to your bucket and downloaded the object. Now you create a folder and copy the object and paste it into that folder. To do so, in the bucket list, choose your bucket name. Choose Create Folder and configure a new folder. Enter a folder name, in this case CPPix. Leave rest as the default they are and click on Create Folder. Choose Save. Navigate to the Amazon S3 bucket or folder that contains the objects that you want to copy. Select the checkbox to the left of the names of the objects that you want to copy. In Actions, choose Copy from the list of options that appears. Choose the destination folder here. Click on Browse S3. Choose the Option button to the left of the folder name. To navigate into your folder and choose a subfolder as your destination, choose the folder name and click on Choose Destination. The path to your destination folder appears in the destination box. In destination, you can alternatively enter your destination path. For example, S3, your bucket name, and then the folder name. In the bottom, choose Copy. Good job! Amazon S3 copies your objects to the selected destination folder. Now in the task 5, we will delete objects as well as the bucket. When you no longer need an object or a bucket, we always recommend that you delete them to prevent future charges. Before you delete your bucket, empty the bucket or delete the objects in that bucket. After you delete your objects and bucket, they are no longer available. In case if you want to continue to use the same bucket name, we recommend that you delete the objects or empty the bucket. But don't delete the bucket itself. After you delete a bucket, the name becomes available to reuse. It means another AWS account might create a bucket with the same name before you have a chance to reuse it. So be careful. First, we'll try to delete the object. If you want to choose which objects you delete without emptying all the objects from your bucket, you can delete an object. In the bucket list, choose the name of the bucket that you want to delete an object from. Select the object that you want to delete. Choose Delete from the options in the upper right. On the Delete Object page, confirm your deletion of your objects. Click on Delete Objects. Next, we'll empty your bucket as well. If you plan to delete your bucket, you must first empty your bucket, which deletes all the objects in the bucket. Note that emptying the bucket cannot be undone. Objects added to the bucket while the empty bucket action is in progress will also be deleted. So go to the bucket list, select the bucket that you want to empty and then choose Empty. To confirm that you want to empty the bucket and delete all the objects in it, enter Permanently Delete. To empty the bucket and delete all the objects in it, choose Empty. You can see the successful of the object deletions. You can see now the bucket is empty. Next step is to delete your bucket itself. After you empty your bucket or delete all objects from your bucket, you can delete your bucket itself. Note that deleting a bucket cannot be undone. As we have already mentioned, bucket names are unique. If you delete your bucket, another AWS user can use the name. If you want to continue to use the same bucket name, please don't delete your bucket. Instead, empty and keep the bucket as it is. To delete the bucket, click the bucket list, select the bucket name and click on Delete. To confirm deletion in the delete bucket, type the name of the bucket. To delete your bucket, choose the Delete bucket. Congratulations, you have successfully finished the fundamentals in AWS S3 lab. Meet you again in the next lab session. Until then, take care.